China is not being forthcoming. And because of that, Marco Rubio and other senators have asked Biden to place a travel ban, China and U.S. If that happens, that is going to affect the economy even worse than it already has. Y'all, let's get into this story because every day is a changing situation.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever.
Hey, what's up, fam? Welcome back to Tommy Bites TV and Homestead. How are my cousins doing today? It has been crazy weather here today. It's been so foggy you can't see 10 miles ahead of you, okay? And not everybody had their lights on. So I'll first, before I get into the story, because I didn't even know I was going to do a story today, I said I'm just going to do one video, but y'all, here I am doing two. That being said, I want to say hello and a special shout out to the family member, cousin that I met today in the mall when I was walking out of, what's the name of that store? Bath and Body Works, y'all. I always say Bed Bath and Beyond. Bath and Body Works. I was walking out of Bath and Body Works and I met one of you guys today. And she was so beautiful and she caught me off guard because I thought I had left something, because somebody was like, excuse me, when I walked out of the store, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, I must have left something or dropped something or whatever. And yeah, it was a beautiful moment. Happy birthday to you again. I hope that you are having a blessed weekend. So y'all, we got to get into this story because every day is something new with this story. And I need to keep y'all updated on it. So I'm trying not to be long. So I took notes and here they are. So I'm trying to use my mic, y'all. So I hope y'all can hear me. Global health agencies are sounding the alarm. Mycoplasma pneumonia is blamed for hospitals being overrun right now in China. And is also probably going to be the case here in the United States as well. The hospitals are not being given the information or not enough information for them to work off of. Shanghai has 8,000 outpatient visits per day. And then 1,000 outpatient IV drips are being given per day. But this is not just a China outbreak. This is moving to other areas. Right now, they have the Netherlands, Denmark, other parts of Europe. Also, as of yesterday, Canada is saying that they have the white lung syndrome there as well. And of course, here in the United States, the first case was in Ohio. Now we have Massachusetts, and I'm pretty sure other states will follow. All of these places are experiencing the same thing, and they are at epidemic levels. I don't know how many cases Massachusetts has right now, but Ohio has 142 or more cases of that white lung syndrome. This cannot just be about China opening back up and their children's immune systems are weakened. That may be a little bit of it, but that cannot be all of it, because they just opened back up December of last year. We've been open for a while. What's the excuse there that they can give us? People in Ohio are testing positive for the white lung syndrome, along with adenovirus and also strep. And I'm pretty sure there's some testing for flu as well. And COVID is still out there. There are a lot of people who are also coming down with that also. I believe that the CDC, and some other people believe this as well, that the CDC is taking the word of what China data that whatever they're giving us, that's what they're taking, because the CDC says that there are no new pathogens, no novel pathogens, but there is COVID flu and there is mycoplasma. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what is actually happening. Just like we did before when they came out and said it was this and we'll get back to you. And when they got back to us, they was ready to lock us up. You know that song, I'm locked up, don't let me out. No, don't lock me up. Not doing it. Maybe a week or two ago, China said that hey, you don't need your visa. You can come visit because they're trying to pick up tourism and all of that stuff. So you don't need your visa. For 14 days, you can come and visit and tour and do business or do whatever and go on back home. But guess what they might be going back home with? Whatever China's not telling us they have going on there. And because of that, Marco Rubio and other senators got together and they put in a request to Biden. We need to do a travel ban, China, U.S. That is what's out there. I don't know if they're going to do it, but I just thought I'd let you guys know. So get in the comments. Let me know. Do you think that they should have a travel ban? Put a 1 if you do and a 2 if you don't. So China is not being forthcoming in what they are saying or not saying, but they are hiding what is happening. There actually is an insider that said Xi Jinping himself said, do not talk about this. Downplay it. You know, every now and then they'll show something on TV or whatever to talk to their citizens, but it's not about what is happening. It's just like a preventative, you know, wash your hands, this kind of stuff right here. But they're not saying anything. They want them to downplay it and call it mycoplasma, call it walking pneumonia, call it whatever you want, but don't call it another novel virus. And the reasoning behind that is because he feels, well, I just met with Biden in the U.S. I wanted to look and to appear that I had, or we had, China, we had a successful victory in that meeting. So he does not want anyone talking about that. And you know, it comes from the top over there, and they're a little more strict than we are here, or a lot more strict than we are here. They also say that he is ordering the government to censor the outbreak. Occasionally, they will release, you know, to their citizens what they want them to do, but they're calling it like a regular flu or a COVID flu, but they're not going to call it anything else. And that's basically what they're giving us. Anything else. And I know I've seen comments and, you know, yes, this does happen every year. There is walking pneumonia. There is COVID. There is flu. There are different types of pneumonia. Some pneumonias are very contagious. So we don't know what we're dealing with. That's why more data needs to be given. It does not need to be just CCP doing the lab work. It needs to be independent U.S. and other countries going in and also testing and doing data so that we can see exactly what is happening. So there isn't a reason to panic, because right now when you're not giving a lot of information, it looks like you're hiding something. It looks like you're doing what you did back in 2019. And if that is the case, then we all need to brace, because the economy is already hit hard enough. Could you imagine another pandemic happening? And see, Xi Jinping does not want them to talk about it. They don't want them to call it what they need to call it. So don't talk about the epidemic, because then it's going to be a pandemic. The world definitely needs to know what exactly is happening in China. Will this continue to affect China in the worst way? Will it be something that is going to be airborne to the point, because that's what they're not saying. Like, all of these kids have this. It's definitely contagious. So is it airborne? Is it just, you know, what is it? That's all we need to know, so we'll know how to deal with things. You know, you can't come up with, you know, a solution if you don't know what the actual issues are underneath it. So they need to really let us know what is happening. The world needs to know that. We need to know so we can prepare the best that we possibly can for our families, not caught off guard like we were in 2019, not being forced to basically take the prick, because if you didn't take the prick, certain jobs would not allow you to work there. Therefore, you can't provide for your family. You can't do the most that you definitely know you can do, because you got to sacrifice your body to do it. And that's what it was for a lot of people. It was a sacrifice of their body. And And a lot of people are still doing it. And that's fine. To each his own. If I have to do something, then maybe I will. But at this point, no thank you. I don't want it. No thank you. I don't want the flu shot. No thank you. But y'all let me know in the comments, what you think about this story. Be mindful, be respectful of others in the comments. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for listening. I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you, but God loves you more. He created only one you. Be the best you that you can be, and when you are, go out and spread God's love. Peace, love, and light. Thanks for being here on Tommy Bites TV and Homestead. Y'all take care.
Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. Oh, la, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again. To see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the